Hey guys, Danny Johnson here, and my fuel gauge is always reading pretty much full, and so I'm going to change the sending unit. Okay, so we just need to remove the bottom portion of the rear seat, and it's really easy to do. You're going to find these little rings in here, and you just pull back on the ring, and the seat lifts up. Okay, so just this ring that you pull. I'm going to go do that on the other side. Okay, other side. Locate the little ring right here. Pull back. As you pull back on the ring, then just lift the seat. Okay, now we're just going to grab the seat and pull it out. Okay, so the passenger side has the actual fuel pump access and the sending unit on it. The one we're changing today is just another secondary sending unit. And so what we're going to do is turn these, and it shows a little cross in there for like a cross point screwdriver, but I would recommend not using one since they strip. Just get a pair of pliers like this and grab it and twist it until it lines up. We're going to do that on all four corners here. Okay, so with that lined up, you can now just move this piece out of the way. And here's our plug for the sending unit. You're just going to push down on that tab and slide it backwards. Okay, now we want to clean all the dust off of here so nothing falls down inside the tank. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and remove all these screws that surround this ring here. And the size for that is 5/16. It's kind of tricky because they use a tar type substance for sealing this, so sometimes these look kind of rounded and you gotta kind of work around to get these on. You'll notice it does have a Phillips screw head as well, but I think that would just strip out a lot easier, so I'm going to use the socket. So here's our new one, and you can see that it just raises and lowers and tells you the level of the fuel. And on the other side, it's the same setup but with a fuel tank section on it for the fuel pump. So it could be either of these that's causing the fuel gauge not to read properly. Okay, so we're just going to drop our new one in, just like so. Then we're going to put our ring over it. Put our bolts back in. Okay, so next we want to plug our connector back in. Make sure it's clean. Okay, and we'll go ahead and put our cover back here. So the orientation, that arrow should be facing towards the front of the car. Okay, now we're just going to take our pliers, go around and spin these back. Okay, now the moment of truth. I know that it didn't have a full tank. It was about half tank or so. So let's see if it works now. So unfortunately for me, it looks like it must be the one on the driver's side that's part of the fuel pump assembly. And so I'll put a link in the description of how to remove the entire assembly for the fuel pump with its sending unit. I've done that before. However, it's really hard to find the entire assembly for sale for the sedan. A lot of the coupe ones are available, and I even bought the only one that said it was not for the coupe. It still ended up being for the coupe. So you might have a hard time finding the actual housing assembly with the sending unit for the sedan. But anyway, I figured I would try the other side first and buy a new pump only. And looks like that's not going to work, so I'm going to have to try to find a new sending unit for the driver's side. But anyway, hopefully this video was helpful. It's a quick fix, as you can see. And so anyway, thanks for watching.